Welcome back, everyone. Did your favorite guy pop the question over the holidays? If you said I do, then the next question is, now what? Here to give you some creative and memorable wedding tips and ideas for 2016 is the one, the only lifestyle expert and bon vivant, Sean O'Keefe.
Good morning, darling.
How did you do this?
Very easily. I just call people and it all comes together.
Be quiet. That is not the case.
It takes some work.
It takes a little bit of work, but that's why you are an expert at everything, party and entertaining.
Well, thank you for taking the time to say so.
Yes, and we're at the time of year where a lot of people got engaged over the holidays. This is such an exciting time. Perhaps you're watching and you're one of those people, or maybe your daughter or your son. This is the perfect person to talk to when it comes to wedding trends. He is a party planner extraordinaire, and I want to talk about what we're seeing for this brand new year. What is really popping for you?
Well, for me, colors are really different than last year. Last year was pale blushes and, you know, reds and things like that. Purples were very popular in weddings last year. This year it all went for me neutral. I've been piggybacking off this idea of repurposing that southern look and that southern feel, you know? So we went with a mixture of pinks as one of the bridal bouquets, and then this here in the greens with the gold band, and then this sort of, to me, sort of encompasses all of what the 2016 wedding is going to be like. There's 25 roses in here, some lysianthus, some cedar eucalyptus, and then what we've done in the handle here is put some of grandma's lace. And then piggyback that on table runners and on aisle runners for the bride to walk down and the bridal party to walk down. So that's sort of where I've been going with colors and with flowers for the year. Now, I love a neutral effect here, and I love that this pop of color. But for me, I think of these three, I probably would go with something more like this, just to stay with the simplicity of the whole look and a kind of monochromatic. It makes it, for me, it makes it feel very easy. And it matches off against, because every bride wants to be married in white. And there's no such thing as a white wedding dress. There are probably 700 shades of off-white. So this kind of picks it up and sort of brings it all together and makes it very sweet. Now, I'm noticing, Go ahead. What's next? I'm noticing you mentioned the burlap. This seems to be a trend, and I've interviewed chefs, you know, at the end of last year, and I feel like there's this trend in kind of this country weddings where people are even, you know, upscale, but they're doing barbecues and more little down-home feel. Is that what you're seeing in the new year as well? You know, I think there's a subtle Southern elegance that plays very well, actually right now across America in the traditions that we celebrate being in the South. You know what I mean? And weddings should not be so cost preventative that people can't afford to be married. Totally agree. And for me, you know, the thing that I want to do is I want to make every bride's dream a reality. I have no problem saying no because of a budget concern. But you can have a lavish party done on a meager budget with really beautiful things. Like the bride can have this arrangement, but the bridesmaids may have something a little more subtle. Yes, totally agree. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. And bring in pieces of furniture. This lovely settee that we have available. This is just, again, a burlap little sectional. To me, no more head tables. No more sweetheart tables. I want a place for the bride and groom to be able to go during their ceremony and during their after party and the reception where they can have a respite. You know, people can come up here, they can sit on the little end table or the coffee table and hang out with the bride and groom as they sit and they drink their signature drink. What is this? Champagne and blackberry juice. Very simple, very light for the new year. All right. Clean, fresh, and delicious. Delicious. It's about deconstructing the wedding and making weddings simple. So let's go over to our cake stand. Would love to. And I can show you some of those new trends for cakes. Oh my goodness. So, I can already spot my favorite. They're really good. So I've been working with Shirley Hughes at Sweet Cheats in Cabbagetown for the last number of years. She's an incredible partner for my company. And she designed these cakes for me to be representative of where you can go. Because you're only limited by your personal creativity. And if you're working with Sean O'Keefe Events and our partners, we really want to make sure that you get everything that you want. So again, back to the country Southern flair. This is a deconstructed wedding cake. That is my favorite. I think it's a creme brulee, buttercream icing, raspberry and strawberry compotes between the layers, and a few flowers, some anemone and just stuff to just pop it out and make it look really pretty. I'm sorry, you lost me at creme brulee. What did you say the actual cake was? It looks amazing. It's just a vanilla cake. Just a vanilla cake. Just a vanilla cake. Now that can be personalized to your taste. We've done them before where one layer is for representing the mom's favorite and then the other favorite and stuff. So you can build them out the way you want to do it. And you know,
Beautiful.
weddings are one of the most exciting things that I think any family can have a chance to be a part of.
I know.
And we were talking a little bit earlier about that they're somewhat cost preventative. And with the beginning of the year, I wanted to do something really special.
Yeah.
And thanks to the help of you and the segment today, we're going to actually let people have an opportunity to nominate the most deserving couple that they know
Awesome.
through my Facebook page. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to give away a wedding in 2 weeks, free of charge, to the most deserving bride and groom in Atlanta.
Sean, this is
So,
incredible.
It's
Yes.
sort of a feel-good thing for the new year. Do you know
Everyone
what I
back
mean?
there is like,
oh my God,
oh
I'm
my
giving away
God.
a wedding.
I know.
So you'll be able to, on the show over the next couple of weeks,
Okay.
help the bride and groom pick out the cake they want, the dresses that they want, the appetizers that they want, and then after we have the wedding on January the 16th, I'd love to have the bride and groom come in, and we can talk about how the wedding actually went down, because they'll be working to pick out
wow.
their cake. They'll be working to pick out their bouquet.
What
And
a
it's a
great
really
thing to
incredible
do.
thing to do. You know, we are all so lucky, and there are those of us, because of time or circumstance or, you know, things that happen in their lives where they're not so able to do those big parties and those celebrations.
Right.
So not only are we going to give the wedding away, but I'd like to have 25 Atlanta & Company viewers join us that day in helping them celebrate
Oh, that's great.
their wedding.
That is
so
awesome.
many people got married,
Yeah.
or got engaged, I'm sorry, over the
Over the
weekend,
weekend, yeah.
and over the Christmas holiday. So why not come and really start the year off with this feel-good tribute to this age-old tradition that we are going to gift to a lucky couple
I love
to help
this
celebrate the
idea.
beginning of the new year.
And they simply go to Facebook, your Facebook
My
page.
Facebook.
Sean O'Keefe Events.
That's correct.
And how great is that? And nominate a couple. And when is this? You said it's going down
So
in
it's
2
going.
weeks.
We're going to do the wedding on the 16th. So it's going to be very fast. So we're
Okay.
accepting nominations today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday we're going to close it out. Monday we'll tell the bride and groom that they were
Wow.
selected for the wedding, and then on Tuesday we'll all be here for my segment.
Yeah.
And then we'll have appetizers that we can help select, and we can have the
Good.
flowers we can help select,
What a
and we
beautiful
can
thing
meet
to
that
do.
bride and groom. And I think it's kind of a fun thing for us to do.
Absolutely.
I
We
think
have
it's kind of fun.
So many great viewers, so many people here in Atlanta that are so excited and maybe looking for this opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to actually have the wedding of their dreams with the help of their friends who want to nominate them. Just amazing. And by the way, can we go over some of, fondant, right? Ooh.
Hold on, I
Ching,
want to
ching.
give you a little
Oh,
piece of
thank
this.
you.
There you are. This is a fondant wrapped cake. This is the fondant wrapped cake, dyed fondant, structured. Whatever you want inside is what we can do for you.
It's up to you,
And then
right.
this is a classic buttercream outside tape, and I think inside there's like a raspberry cream, or
Love it.
again, as creative as you want to be, we can be in cakes, in design, in the way we celebrate the ceremony, in bringing in parts of the family history to make
Yes.
mom feel good, because sometimes, you know, mom thinks it's her wedding.
Exactly.
So we've got to just do a few things to make that lovely, and we're going to personalize that, and we're going to involve every Atlanta & Company viewer
I am
in
so
making that decision.
excited.
Thank you so much for letting me do this.
Oh my
it's really
gosh,
a great
thank
thing.
you. This is so much fun. Again, go to Sean O'Keefe Events on Facebook and nominate a couple today. Thank you, Sean. That is amazing.
Oh, it's a good cake, isn't it?
Yeah,
Send a
yeah.
picture of the couple, too. Let us know what they look like,
Yeah.
and we'll have a lot of fun picking this out, and you'll help select
I would love it.
Well, why don't we do that then?
Let's do that.
That's a great idea.
We're figuring this thing out as
As we go along.
Yes. Thank you, my love.
Thank you, darling.
Wow, one more cake.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank
Cheers
you.
to you.
To your health.
Here's to a great new year.
Thank you.
Hey, coming up next, see how workplace volunteerism can make a big difference in the community. We're just sharing the love here on Atlanta & Company. We'll be right back.